Jai Mata Di, Radhe Radhe, and a spiritual good morning to one and all. Mummy and I are here to record the second installment of our series of recap and explanation videos for Mahishasur Mardini Stotram.
Radhe Radhe, everybody.
Before I go ahead and share the screen with our slides, just a reminder to everyone to please take a look at the description section for this video to learn more about our free online classes offered through the platform from JKYog, Swami Mukundanand Ji, and the Radha Krishna Temple of Dallas in Allen, Texas, and with information on links where you can get additional information as well. With that, we shall go ahead and look at what we're covering in this video. Mahishasur Mardini Stotram, the explanation of verses will be for verses 5, 6, 7, and 8. As always, with the previous video as well, we had a few quiz questions and invite you to take a look at that document on the JKYog community portal. Again, the link is provided in the description below. And then we can now start with a brief explanation of verse 5 after its recitation.
ऐरण दुर्मद शत्रुवधोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्ति भृते चतुर विचार धुरीण महाशिव दूत कृत प्रमथाधिपते दुरित दुरीह दुराशय दुर्मति दानव दूत कृतांत मते जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनी Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute. So for all our listeners and those who join our classes, we are making these recap videos so that you get little bit idea of what we did in the class. Now basically in these classes we are doing Mahishasur Mardini Stotram, and I did talk about Mahishasur. Who was Mahishasur? That demon who had become immortal after getting the boon from Brahmaji. Now, basically, Mahishasur, he was a buffalo demon who was changing himself, and he thought he can ruin the whole earth. Now, he was the real symbol of Tamogun. Tamogun, which laziness and arrogance and aggressiveness, which impedes the path of spirituality. So basically, we also learn from this stotram that how we have to kill the demons sitting inside us. And how do we do that? By increasing the prana shakti, by increasing the life force energy. And how do we increase the life force energy? By removing our ignorance and arrogance. So then how do we do that? We do that by certain spiritual practices. One of the practices, chanting of mantras. And Mahishasur Mardini Stotram is a very significant stotram written by sage Adi Shankaracharya, and it explains several attributes, virtues, and acts related to the Devi Ma, goddess. What? Her warrior skills, her battle with demons, her different forms, Kali, Bhagavati, Parvati, Kamla, her merciful nature of forgiveness, her kind and protective nature, and the greatness of goddess, and all the arts form which are flowing from her in her three different roops of Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. So now let's understand verse 5. So there are some important words. I'm just picking 3 or 4 words from each verse, and through that we will understand. First is Shakti Bhrite. Shakti Bhrite means that divine mother who is the possessor of imperishable and unrestrainable power. Then Dhurina Mahashiv. Then what did she do? Before the battle, she tried to send Lord Shiva as the Doot so that he could put some sense in the heads of these demons, arrogant demons, so that the fight does not happen, because Lord Shiva is very clever in deliberation. But of course, the enemy side didn't have that sense, and their Doot brought in a very bad plan, which she uh, rejected. And then, so Durashay Durmati, she suppressed the evil in all the forms. And but she is Kritant Mate, but she is very compassionate and motherly. She gives chance to even wicked asuras to reform. And how did she give that chance? By sending Lord Shiva as her messenger, so that this great battle does not happen. So that is what Durga Mata is all about. We'll move to verse number 6. ऐ शरणागत वैरिवधूवर वीरवराभयदाय करे त्रिभुवन मस्तक शूल विरोधि शिरोधि कृतामल शूल करे दुमि दुमि तामर धुंदुभिनाद महो मुखरी कृत दिग्म करे जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनी रम्य कपर्दिनी शैल सुते. So let's see few words from verse number 6. Yes, so here comes the very important word, Sharanagat. Sharanagat means those who go, who take refuge, those who go in her Sharanagati, she accepts those. This is the compassionate nature of Durga Mata. She accepts those who surrender at her feet. And how she's compassionate, because she is the wives of the enemies who surrender to her. She then gives them, she pardons them, and she gives them moksha. Mastak shula virodhi. Of course, when somebody has made grave mistakes, when they are not listening, then of course she fights very fiercely, and she impales the enemy warriors right on the forehead with her trishul. She has a trishul in her hand. Then she is Dumi Tumi Tamar Dundhubinad Maho Mukhari Krit Digma Kare. So there is a great sound from her trumpet, and she announces the war. As we saw in the last verse, she did send Lord Shiva as a messenger, but when these arrogant demons didn't listen, then she is up in full force in the battle. And when she then battles, then she fights very fiercely, and she vanquishes all the demons, and there is a huge loud sound from her trumpet, and then she announces the war. But her face is always resplendent, and she is shining beautifully. And we say Dumi Dumi Tamar also in this verse. That is the booming sound of her lotus feet. So as she literally dances, it's like a Tandav Nritya, but with her anklets, and she's in the battlefield. That is the way she is dancing and fighting, and then she kills these enemies, and she makes a garland of the heads of the defeated and vanquished asuras. And we invoke Jai Jai He Mahishasur Mardini Ramya Kapardini Shailasute. I means, O Divine Mother, we invoke you and we take your blessings. That Mother who has imperishable power and who vanquishes the demons and who is at the same time very compassionate. Victory to you, O the destroyer of Mahishasur. You are always shining, your face is always shining, and your beautiful locks of hair are shining. You are the daughter of mountain. You are Shailasuti. With that, we move to verse number 7. ऐ निज हुंकृति मात्र निराकृत धूम्र विलोचन धूम्र शते समर विशोषित शोणित बीज समुद्भव शोणित बीज लते शिव शिव शुंभ निशुंभ महाहव तर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनी रम्यकपर्दिनी शैलसुते. So let's see few important words in this verse. Nij Hunkriti. Okay, so she chants the powerful Bij mantra Hum Hum. When she is fiercely fighting in the battle, it's the Bij mantra Hum Hum. And with that only she can vanquish the enemies. She is so powerful. We all know that she was given birth by the power of all the celestial gods and the Trinity gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So all the gods had pulled in their powers and given her different weapons. So she is the mother of the universe who is uh, empowered with all kinds of Shaktis, and just with her Humkara she can vanquish the enemy. Samara Vishoshit. Samar means the battle, fight. Vishoshit means very special. Devi fights a very special war. It's not the ordinary war which is fought by the regular soldiers, because she has been given so many powers. She is the mother of the universe. So then what happened? She vanquished Dhumrashate. She vanquished Dhumra Vilochan. She made him fly in smoke, basically. He was the commander of Shumb and Nishum, and he had red eyes who were always emitting poison. She vanquished him in seconds. Then there was this another powerful Asur, Rakt Bij. So whenever one drop of his blood would fall, another similar form of Asur will arise from there. So she literally then, when he was not getting killed, she started drinking that blood. She started swallowing that blood so that no more blood drops and no more Rakt Bijs are formed. And then she killed all the demons. At the same time, this Shumbh Nishumbh, they were great devotees of Shiva. So now, when she killed them, she gave them liberation. She is Mahahav Tarpit. That means she gave them liberation by chanting the name of Lord Shiva, so that they do not become ghosts and ghouls. That is the compassionate nature of Devi Ma. With that, we move to verse number 8. धनुरणुषङ्गरण क्षणसङ्ग परिस्फुरदङ्ग नटात्कटके कनकपिशङ्ग पृषतक निशङ्ग रसद्भट शृङ्ग हतापटुके कृतचतुरङ्ग बलक्षितिरङ्ग घटात् बहुरङ्ग रटात् बटुके जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते. So let's see some words here. So I notice Gagan has given catchphrases also to these verses. So for this one, he has given the catchphrase arrow, array. Oh my God. Okay. So let's see. Dhanu Ranu Shang. That means she is the one holding the bow and she looks beautiful, very divine, holding that bow and arrow. Prishataka Nishanga. So the way she uses the arrows and the way she responds, gives the response of arrows to the enemy, that whole performance, it looks like a divine dance. It seems she is not battling, she is not fighting. The way she is showing her warrior skills, it looks like a divine dance. It creates a divine aura as she holds with balance and poise her bow and arrows. And she uses her weapons as per the rules of the war, and she looks beautiful holding the bow. And then the sound from her bow and the entire atmosphere that makes it feel more like a dance performance than a war. Hmm. Now what happens? Krit Chaturang. Now the enemy is also very smart, and they have different kind of mm, armies. Maybe with elephants, animals, and all the big demons. So Chaturang. Chaturang means fourfold array of armies. So she is single handedly addressing four armies. One, they are different kinds. On the other hand, they are arrayed in this way that they have uh, covered her from all four sides. But she demolishes the wicked asuras. They have changed their colors also. They are in different hues. So her supremacy is complete. She is in total command, and she is the Almighty Divine Mother of the universe. O Divine Mother, we invoke your blessings. The one, that Mother who has all the powers in this world and who is vanquishing the demons from this earth. You are the victory to you, O Mother. You are the daughter of the mountain, and you are always shining. Your face is shining like moon, and you have beautiful resplendent curls of locks and curls of hair. With that, we end this video, and thank you. Radhe Radhe. Jai Mata Di. Happy Navratri. Hope this helps you to understand with whatever little bit I know that I'm trying to pass on to you. Understand the stotram and learn the chanting. Over to you, Gagan.
Yes, thank you, Mummy. So that was the explanation for verses 5, 6, 7, and 8. We do encourage you to go back to the previous video and look again at verses 1, 2, 3, and 4. And cumulatively this way, build up as we also release them and get all the way through 21 verses of this very special yet challenging stotram, Mahishasur Mardini Stotram. Again, in the description section below, please take a look at important links and information, and we hope you enjoy your spiritual journeys. Thank you. Jai Mata Di. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.